Greetings and welcome, my friends. This is Wile E. Coyote. He made an MTG account and is here to kick some Roadrunner. We kick things off with a Shuffler special. We'd keep this, but we have no way of making tokens. Mull. Then we get a 3-lander with a Hive, a talent, split up, and a Warleader's call. This will do. Keep. We'll send the split up on down. Let's hope we don't end up needing it. Oh yes, the old play a mountain and play a guy strategy. Haven't seen that in a while. Let's pop our passage and fetch out a plains. It might be suicide against red, but we'll play out the Hive on our turn. We draw an authority, which is absolutely nuts against mono red. We do want to play it out, but should we stick to our original plan of going with the Hive? We're going to roll with the Hive. We win by the Hive, and we might die by the Hive. Get in there. All I'm going to say is 2 mana 3 power men should be illegal. A decision point and mono red gets stuck. I hear brain cells sizzling like bacon. It's getting hot in the cranial department. They're not used to working at all. We pretty much have to go with the war leaders call this turn. If we don't, we won't be able to play it out later unless we draw a red source. We'll still be able to play out the talent though. They play out a cutter, then follow up with a goblin. Mono red trying to take advantage of an excellent equipment, but they dump their hand so fast they won't be able to generate that many tokens. Luckily for them, we can't block. We draw a land that provides red, as well as a second white. The only problem is now I wish we had kept the split up we sent to the bottom. Let's make it difficult for them and play out the authority. We'll follow up with the talent for card draw, as well as token pump. They block up with their token, which is fine. That's 1 less damage we'll eat when they swing in. They play out 1 guy, then send it, and they're only coming in with 3 damages. They're off their crock pot. We draw a split up, and we'd love to fire it off and take out most of their men, but with how they're playing, we should be alright if we hold off for a turn. Let's use the talent to copy a token. Then we'll go full talent and level it up again. They'd better leave blockers up. These tokens are going in hot and angry. Let's rage. They eat the damages, ate them like a pie. I hope they like the flavor. It's a spicy, cheesy delight made just for them. They oopsie poopsie and play out a guy. I like that they're helping out our cause by playing more men. The come swinging in for the mighty 1 damage. We'll take it. Oopsie poopsie, bro. Did you drop 1 in your pants? Let's get in there. For token men going in for hits, they will have to block at least 3 of them, but what they really should do is block all of them. Wait, are they letting 1 through? They are taking a hit. That's 3 poison, and we have lifelink from here on out. Check this out, mono red, it's your doom. We're going to apply the hammer gently to their best men, and we only lose 1 token. Then we'll play out a guy who can block. They poop it and scoop it. Smell you later, bro, also GG's. This is the artist formerly known as Mantis. Keep it in your pants, bro, this is a family show. We get a 4-lander this time with a removal, a voice and a talent. The talent and voice will draw us more cards, and if the voice goes to an early grave, we can generate tokens with the Mirex. Keep your pants on. You have got to be kidding me, another mono red? Where do these people come from? The anti-fun league? I'm here to play MTG, but not really? They send it, we get hit for 1 automatically, but if they tap out to pump their guy, we can safely block. That's 1 whole damage for them, very nice, bro. We'll play out the talent and return fire for 3, and we'll draw a card in the process. Sometimes you have to cheese it. If we could somehow stop drawing all these lands, that would be great. Shout out to the shuffler. A challenger is their play. With 1 mana left, this could be an explosive turn for them. Let's see if they have any pump to add to the damages. We draw into a Warleader's call. Our damages will be magnified. Let's play it out right away and get in there. I'm not gonna lie, bro, this is gonna hurt. Damages, bro, damages. Now we can pay a white and make a copy of one of our tokens. They'll go down to 8, and they're going to want to keep back a blocker or 2. They fire off a shock at our voice. They'll need another to take it down. That's a perfect 2 for 1. They send it and even pump their guy for additional damages. We draw a Hive, but our play this turn will be the 2nd talent. That leaves us with enough mana for our removal. They play out another guy, then fire off pump on one of their men. It is looking kind of dangerous for us, but good thing we kept this removal at the ready. We do keep our pants on. There will be no trouser drop this game. We draw an Elspeth, that's double tokens and double draw as well, and automatic damages to their precious face.
I will turn the tide of battle. I welcome all allies.
If they have another shock, now we'll be derailed, but they don't, and now we have more power on board than they do. Sure, they could have burned, but we have a kind of burn of our own. They send it on in. Let's block up to the best of our abilities. We don't need any of our tokens to survive. We've got them thanks to the Warleader's call.
Join the fight.
Just like the other mono-red player before him, they poop it and scoop it. Clean out your shorts, bro. GG's and smell you later. This is Els, nothing else matters to Els. Is that fart we can see or some kind of smoke? Bro, that smell. We get a shuffler special that is absolutely terrible. On the bright side, we can song for 1 on our second turn. That's cooking with real fire. Let's mull, just kidding, we're keeping this pile. Sometimes you just want to challenge yourself. They play out a Rakdos land, at least it isn't mono-red. We draw a second mountain, which is alright, but what we really need is anything that produces white. They play out the skeleton enchantment, which is fine. Wait until they see our second turn song. We could song for the whole one, but let's not throw out our only playable card to show off our power. Now we can song for 2, and when we untap again we can sacrifice 1 token to draw a card. I'm seeing options here. Just kidding. We're doomed. They crack us for 2, then play out a Ley Line of the Void. They don't have any other plays? We don't resurrect anything with this deck. We draw white, but what should we play out first? The authority? The talent? Or hit them with the power of the song? Let's go with the authority. We're not sure if it'll do much, or if they're going to kill us with a single token. Please don't hurt me, bro. More white mana. It's so on now, bro. We'll have tokens as well as draw while they haven't done much with the turns we've gifted them. Never look gift turns in the teeth, or in the cornhole. Agreed's gambit. I bet they're going to give that away to us. We should have more than enough tokens as well as draw to stay ahead of its cursed ability. But why the gambit? Why not Demonic Pact? Did Bro forget about authority? I feel like Bro forgot about our authority. Kind of makes you want to put your pants back on, doesn't it? We know they're going to give that thing away to us, but at least we can spare ourselves some damage by eliminating their tokens. In a total Greed Lord move, we'll fire off the song for 1 to get some draw going. A Hive right now would be amazing. We get a Mirrex and we'll play it out, then drop in our second authority. There it is, never look a gift gambit in the teeth, or in the cornhole. All our mana issues have been solved. Now and until Underverse come. Let's copy and then swing in. They have a spot removal for our token. We could make an emergency token, but let's wait to do that at the end of their turn. We're not running out of ammo, nor tokens anytime soon. The pants are still on. We'll toss a split up. They've got not much going on in the way of men. A gambit alone is not going to get the job done. They sacrifice their case. Time to get a shieldred, maybe? Let's make a token the painless kind. They don't like what they see. This is going to be going on the rest of the game, bro. Better start loving it. It's time to go with some token pump. Let's make these little guys serious contenders for the World Championship belt. It's alright that we lose our token at the end of the turn. Now that we've got the pump action going, we have a plan. We just had to get that level 3 out of the way first. Another gambit. Can we keep up with 2 if they give this one to us also? I think we can. The real question is, can their shorts handle the strain of the download that's coming? It kind of feels like they forgot about the authorities once more. They hit us with duress, but what we've got is expendable. Nothing to see here. We draw a voice, that is one guy that we want to have on board. Let's play it out. This does put a wrench in our plans. We do want to keep generating tokens, but I had expected to be able to activate an encampment for a pair of free tokens, and now we can't do both. We have to do one or the other, but we can't have our cake and eat it too. Let's go with the encampment activation. If this works out, it's a great way to work around the gambit sacrifice. We'll clearly want more mana, so we'll play out the passage, then drop in the second talent. We're talented as well as tokened. Here we do want the encampment trigger to follow the gambit. We can sacrifice an encampment token to the gambit, and we keep our permanent men. Sucks to be bro, he's going to have to eat damages all day, every day, even with the gambit they gave us. This game is so hard when you play a bad strategy. Right, bro? Keep your pants on. They snipe our token, but the plan we're using is still valid. We only need to bide our time. They take out the voice also. They pretty much had to, or it was game over. We draw another Mirex, which is perfectly fine. That's double the painless men. They plead the mirror for assistance, and without a bargain. That had better be a good card. That's for sure. Another gift? We welcome it, bro. Thank you. No way, we drew a Warleader's call. Let's get on the phone with the damages department. We need hits and we need them now. And we finally draw a Hive. We needed that a while ago. It is too late now, bro is about to go extinct. We've got double encampment, which will make 4 more tokens. That's 18 damages, and they are tapped, so the removals they have will have to sit in their hand. GG's extra cheese. And that, my friends, is another satisfied customer.